Well, thank you for letting me tune in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Coronado Orte Harris Show. Owner of the global market, majority stakeholder of our 10-year, 15-year, 30-year corporate. And this is 38 special. That means that you're showing enough crazy at 638, ladies. Crazy as a bitch bug. 38 special, ladies. If you ever hear the Negroes say you 38, that means that you're crazy. In more ways than one, ladies. And if you respond to Coronado, that means you a low budget ass nigger or a piece of white trash nigger lover. If you let me get to you, you have a very weak mind, like. And believe me, ladies, I mean, it's a lot of people in leadership roles. I get to them, ladies, and you know, Donald Trump found out a lot of these people, they not supposed to be in positions of power. If you got somebody with a fucking walkie-talkie that's getting to people of high-ranking people, higher echelon, they can't sleep, they can't eat unless they get something done about the stuff that they listening to on somebody's private device, a wireless phone. You see what I'm saying? So, like, if you get fired, you know, it wasn't because of COVID-19. It's because of the ingenuity and genius of that man that know how to shake your ass off and break your ass off. He know how to get rid of you. He know that you have a breaking point, you know what I mean? Yeah, you got a nice car with some rims, but you can't survive without one paycheck. You know what I mean? You know? Yeah, you got a nice car and a nice place to pull up to, but you ain't shit without that paycheck on Friday. He knows that. And he knows that a lot of people down here in redneck Alabama, you know, you was all right, you know what I'm saying, when you had somewhere to clock into, but you ain't shit when you got to depend on the white man to give you an unemployment check because he might not give it to you. You see what I'm saying? The white man might not give you an unemployment check, even if you qualify for it. Even if you deserve one. Even if you deserve a COVID-19 stimulus money. The white man might not give it to you. Yeah. You see, like David Woods, you see how Stephen Reed took David Woods' money from him? Same thing happened to a lot of Negroes in Alabama right now, especially Montgomery. It's a whole lot of Negroes like, man, I need to investigate and see why I'm not getting the money that same thing David Woods wanted to do, but Steve told him no. So now a lot of Negroes are feeling the same pain, like, man. Why aren't they getting the thing? Why are they finna get evicted? Because you haven't paid your rent. That's why. Why is the tow truck outside pulling your car? Because you haven't paid your car note. Why are these white people getting 90 days to stay until they find somewhere to go, until they get their job back? And why are they telling the niggers to get out? Because they told David Woods to get out. And they shouldn't have, ladies. You see, ladies. And what did Steve Reed tell you? He said, I don't give a damn what the governor says. And Donald Trump said the governor tells you when you go back to your job. What did Steve Reed get on TV and say? I don't care what the governor says. You're not going back to your job till Steve Reed tells you to. You see what I'm saying? Can you kind of understand what's going on? See, we can't see the death threats that white people and the Reeds, we can't see it. You know, but I'm trying to help you see it. That white people are threatening Joe Reed and Steve Reed, and they're responding to it. And Steve and Joe, we don't know everything that you're going through. You know, how do you know it's not freedom of speech? What if the white man is using his freedom? Are you still alive? He haven't killed you yet. Now I can see if he killed you, then we have something to talk about. But until he really puts a hole in your ass and really kills you, then you can have somebody like Pamela Woods and Nathaniel Woods to get up after you're dead and say, that wasn't right. But until then, can we say it? No, we can't, lady. You see what I'm saying? So when did David Woods file a lawsuit and said that you stole that election from him? When you stole it from him, that's when he filed it. Did he file a suit and say you cheated him and stole the election before? Hell no, he didn't. He waited until you did it to say that you did him wrong. You see what I'm saying? So whatever you and Pam Woods and Nathaniel Woods and David Woods, whatever y'all got going on in Kay Ivey, Steve Reed, you're only a mayor. The only thing you do is you navigate the Dodge Rams at the police station and the fire department. That's the only thing you do. You don't have no control over nothing else. I don't know why you telling people they can't go back to their job if the governor tells them they can go back. So whatever type of beef that you got going on with the governor and the Woods and the people at the TV and the radio station, you cannot stop the lives of the people that have children that's not related to you. You know what I mean? We're not related to you, Steve. The only thing we got in common, Steve, is the children that Kobe and Vanessa took care of that I brought into existence. You made one of them. You probably didn't know how it got done. But that baby is dead, Steve. You know what I mean? She's dead to the world, and she works for Penthouse and Playboy on the other side. That's all I can tell you. Gianna, she's an adult film star right now. You know what I'm saying? And my baby is not. My baby is getting ready to go to college, and the other baby is a teenager. And Vanessa's out there by herself. And Kobe, you know he's a dirty old man. Kobe's still alive, and he's living his fantasy, having adult relations with junior high school girls and high school girls. That's all Kobe want to do. Kobe don't want to play no damn basketball. Kobe don't want to coach no Chicago Bulls. He don't want to be like Mike. No, he wants to be like Elvis Presley and sleep with little girls. That's what Kobe wants to do. That's why he coached the little girls league basketball instead of the NBA. And Vanessa knew it. You know? Vanessa knew it. That's why she been dating me all the time. That's why me and Vanessa, we've been doing it. Every time Kobe go out with a little girl, me and Vanessa, we get together and we bang, you know, we bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying? And we had a lot of beautiful children behind it, you know what I mean? All that Vanessa Lane, oh baby. Vanessa got a nice lane too. A very nice Lane Bryant, you know what I mean? And there's DJ Valley, man, I tell you. DJ is one ugly ass nigga, I'm trying to tell you. And he got these old white folks down here working for him. I'm gonna tell you, Valley, Alabama and Op, they one and the same, like, yeah. And I can see why y'all run away from there and come to where things matter. Cause nothing matters in Valley and nothing matters in Op, like, yeah. That's why you always in Montgomery showing your ass, you know, because you really don't matter, you know what I mean? But nevertheless, like, you know, this case has been busted wide open, and I'm gonna tell you, when I went inside that case, it was very wet, wetter than any swimming pool or lagoon park. Really wet. It wasn't a cold case, it was a wet case, like, yeah. And I busted it wide open. And when I went in there was a white man, and he was banging all the Negroes. He was banging them, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, look at this shit. How are we going to explain this to the captain? The captain didn't have no problem with it. He was entertained by it. Now, if it was the other way around, if he seen me and I had my ding-a-ling in every white girl in a small room, you know what I mean? If I had my ding-a-ling in every girl in a look and find area, there would have been a problem. But when he went in there and he seen a white boy and I busted that thing wide open, you know, they got champagne. They said, take the day off. You know, this is a reason to celebrate. The white man that went down here to the jungles of the Serengeti, and he showed those niggers a thing or two. And they've been celebrating it ever since. So you see the difference? So this is what I'm trying to tell you.